Hi, I'm Diane Devani, broker owner of Pacific Ridge Real Estate,
And I'm John Cohen, president of Qualified Financial, your local mortgage broker.
and this is the Weekly Five. Thanks for joining us.
Yep, thank you. Hi, Diane.
How are you?
Good. So
Great.
what are we talking about this week?
Well, we were talking earlier, you and you had said a couple of things that I really value. We sort of were talking just about some current events and things going on in the world and how crazy that's making people on both sides, the divide that we're seeing like we've never seen before. Just some crazy stuff. And you had some interesting things to say about it. You know, our conversations that you and I have, I don't think we've ever had one negative conversation, to be honest. Our conversations are always really positive and um, I enjoy them obviously. But I was wondering if you could share a couple of the positive things that you had to say, and they were really enlightening to me. So I think they'd
Yeah.
be great if you'd share them.
Why do you think our conversations are positive?
Um, what you're saying, where energy goes,
Power flows.
power
But
flows.
it's because we have a choice on what we talk about and what we bring into our lives.
Yeah.
And you and I are I'm very solution oriented. I was telling you earlier that, I've 23 years of sobriety, and in the sobriety, it's not just about not drinking and all that. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. And through what I've learned and apply into my life on an everyday basis, I mean, literally apply it in every area of my life. And I've coached and mentored so many people in the mortgage industry, probably 1,000 loan officers, and then a lot of people that are in early sobriety and mentorship with them. And I apply the things that I've learned and teach those other people. And I, it's not just me talking. I actually walk the walk. So you're just mentioning where energy goes, power flows. If there's a weed and you're watering a weed, what's going to happen to the weed? It's going to continue to grow. If you
Right.
water a flower, or if you stop watering the weed, what happens? It dies. If you
Right.
water a flower, that's going to continue to blossom and grow. And so the only thing that we have control in our life, I mean, you admit to that. We all have to admit to this. There's a lot of divide going on in the world. I'm watching it infecting people to the point where it's making their insides what they're seeing on the news and what they're reading, what's happening, and the things that they don't agree with, and how they're not agreeing with what other people are saying or doing, whatever it is. It's creating such a divide and making them sick internally. And it's sad to watch because I'm living in the same world and I have a completely different, just my focus is in a different spot. I have no control of what's going on out there. I really don't. I have my
Mhm.
opinions. We all
Right.
do. We all
Right.
have opinions, but the only thing I have control over is my actions and my reactions to these things.
Right.
That's it. I want to create harmony. I want to go through my life collecting as many friends and people that I can.
Yeah.
The day that I go and I die, right? Knock on wood, that never happens. I'm
Yeah.
sure
Hopefully not soon.
not soon. But how many people are going to line up to say nice things about me? I want to be
Right.
known for being the most positive person in the room. And it's funny
Yeah.
that people will say, John, well, you got to realize, you got to sometimes get into reality, what's going on. I go, this is my reality. While you're focused on the news and you're focused on what decisions are being made in the government and how it's affecting people around the world, which it is. It totally is.
It absolutely is.
Whatever it is, good, bad, I don't, everyone's got their opinion, right? It is. There's things that are affecting us and everybody else. It is, but we have no control of making a change our individual selves. When we go
Yeah.
to vote or something later on, maybe that's a different story.
Yeah.
We can all vote for the same thing, but we get to pick and choose what we're going to focus on today. So while someone's watching the news, I'm holding my wife's hand, giving her a kiss on the cheek. While someone's having a conversation about, oh my God, look what's happening here. Oh my God, did you see what so and so's doing? I'm out taking a walk. I'm looking at the beautiful sunsets. I'm picking up the phone calling you, my friends, family or friends. I talk to you all the time. We have
Yeah.
beautiful, positive conversations
Yeah.
We can literally have a conversation, go down the rabbit hole of what's the decisions that are being made in
Sure.
politics right now, and what's the ending of that conversation? We're just elevated,
Yeah.
frustrated, but we don't do that. We talk about how we're strategizing, how many new clients that we can,
Hmm.
we've had the opportunity to help get into their first home, or
Yeah.
yeah, sitting and having a wonderful conversation with my daughter about stuff that she's asking my opinion on in life, and being there for them, and not
Yeah.
getting my yuck all over other people. And
Yeah.
it's funny because the more stuff that comes out of your mouth, everything that's coming out of your mouth goes back in your own
To your
ears.
own ears. Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey had this statement. It was, whatever comes after the words "I am" will follow you.
Oh,
I
wow.
am I am frustrated. I am so pissed off. I am so this, or I am so happy. I'm so grateful for my life. I'm so grateful for the friends. I'm I'm going to be working out more now than ever. I'm like it's we get to pick and choose. We're living in the same world. You can have somebody that's focused on the negativity, that's elevated, having all this cortisol from all the anger they're building up within themselves. That's
Hmm.
causes cancer, causes heart disease, causes all this. And then you have somebody like myself that's sitting 1 foot over from them, seeing the same stuff that's going on, that has a big smile on his face, that's living in peace. So pick and choose. I mean, what are your thoughts on this? I know that
Yeah, I
talk about it.
agree. I definitely think it's a choice. Um, I definitely, to be honest, I think that it can be a harder choice to do that sometimes,
It is.
to go the positive route. It's very easy, especially the media is designed to get us all worked up. So I
Yeah.
think it's really easy. Like when the news is playing in our home, there's sometimes I have to turn it off just because it becomes too much and I can feel it affecting me. And the easier thing would be to go down the rabbit hole or get angry with somebody that doesn't agree with me, or to have the conversations that are going to end up damaging friendships or family relationships. So I think it's a constant effort to um,
It is.
choose and have relationships be more important.
Are you watching the divide on my Facebook and friends that I grew up with? And I'm watching these comments that come out, and then all the responses, and then just the anger and bitterness
Yeah,
and I'm sitting there posting a picture of, wow, look at this sunset. I'm
yeah,
not all that. I'm not. But I pick and choose on how I'm going to live my life, and I choose to live a happy life. And I
yeah.
choose to take the things that I have control over and make them the best that I can possibly be. I want to be the most relaxed. I
Yeah,
want to
I
have
think
the
I think we keep you have to keep it in perspective too, because these
correct.
current events they'll come and go. Today they're super important, but in a month from now there's going to be different ones. So I think that keeping things in perspective, and like we talked about, life is short,
Yeah.
and it's not good to make it shorter, but also it's important to enjoy our lives. So I don't want to fill my days with all of the negative.
I'm a
Um,
busy guy. I have a lot going on, and I have this much time for negativity.
as I've gotten older, I become very tired with that. That's very tiring to expel all of that energy with negativity. Um,
It's fun. It's like my dad. I realized it came from my dad. When anything negative would come up, he would like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about it. Like he wanted to turn it off. I mean, and sometimes you need to talk about certain things, but
sure.
he would literally. So to me, when negative things come up in the middle of a conversation, it's like for me like touching a hot coil, like a hot flame, and I literally I recoil from it. I just want out of the conversation. And also, even my wife will get it. We'll see stuff come up. She'll have her opinion. We'll start talking, and I realize, wait, this is not going. Turn off the TV. Turn on our favorite song that we danced to at our wedding, and next thing you know, we're dancing. We literally
Yeah.
change the direction of the conversation. So, how many positive people? This is my challenge to everybody out there, you included. How many people over the next day to week that we can have a positive impact on? How many people can we
A lot.
lift? Yeah, I mean, let's like focus on it. Like I want to put some smiles on people's faces. How
Yeah.
many friends can we collect in life? That that's I'd say that would be the challenge, but I know we don't have much time. I just wanted to, we have these conversations and it was good that
Yeah.
we share this, and I'd love to hear other people's
And I
opinions, what
think
they do.
you and I, to a certain extent, we're a success story because you and I do not agree on everything by
No,
any means,
no,
but we have never once let it affect our friendship at all. We have a fabulous bonded friendship. We've
correct. For many
never,
years, 23 years now,
yeah, we've
20
never
something.
let that,
Yeah.
become a thing between
But
us.
it's
So,
just because we constantly have positive conversations.
yeah.
We might talk a little bit about something, but it's always solution oriented. It's
And
always
and
about the,
and we're protective, I think, of our friendship. I would never let something like that come between us.
yeah.
That's
So
how I feel.
I think that's all the time we have, but I'm really curious to hear what other people have to say.
Yeah,
And
leave
I'm
some comments for us.
challenging you to go to take the end, don't water the weed, water the flower.
There you go.
Where energy goes, power flows. Don't forget
There you
that one.
go.
That's super important. But that's my 2 cents for today or for this
Yeah, I
week.
love it.
Until next week.
Thank
Bye bye now.
you.
Thank you for joining us. Bye bye.